As a preparer, you reconcile accounts by adding transactions to reconciliations. You can either copy transactions from a prior reconciliation, manually enter transactions and adjustments, import transactions from a file, or load transactions using SmartView. In this tutorial, we'll focus on importing transactions from a flat file and using SmartView. I'm signed in as Carrie. The Reconciliations card shows reconciliations where I'm a preparer or reviewer, or where a team that I belong to is a preparer or reviewer. I'll filter the list to focus on open inventory reconciliations assigned to me by selecting a saved list, which I created earlier. Let's open the reconciliation to see its details. The balancing section shows the unexplained difference. To reconcile this account, I can adjust the source system, the subsystem, or both. I'll adjust the source system by adding transactions from a file. You can import transactions from a comma-separated, tab-separated, or a custom delimiter file. Import files should include a column header and fields for short description, transaction date, amount, and currency code. Note that because transactions are imported into a single reconciliation, the reconciliation account ID column is not needed. Select the import type. You can add transactions or replace all transactions from the import file. Any transactions not found in the import file will be deleted except pre-mapped transactions. Select a date format, a file delimiter, and then click Import. Transactions from the file were successfully imported into the reconciliation. Now you can edit or delete the added transactions or add more transactions. I'll add more transactions. This time, I'll use SmartView. Assuming you've installed SmartView, created a connection to your account reconciliation instance, and installed the Reconciliation Compliance extension, you can load transactions directly from Excel. I've already created a named connection to my instance, so I'm prompted to log in when connecting. To load transactions, you use the Reconciliation Compliance ribbon. Begin by constructing the header row for the import. The Initialize option helps you prepare column headers based on the selected transaction type and format. You can also include amortization headers and action plan headers. Once the header row for your selection is created, you can add data. Note, you can reuse the existing header row from a previous load if you are loading transactions using the same layout. I'll enter the account ID of the reconciliation I'm working on, the transaction date in Excel date format, a short description, the functional amount, and currency. I'll enter a few more transactions for other inventory reconciliations. When you're done entering data in Excel, click Import to load transactions. The Import Transactions dialog displays the transaction type that you selected during the Initialize step. You can change it here if necessary. Select a period from the list of open and closed periods. I'll keep the latest open period. Then select an import mode. I'll keep Add selected and click OK. SmartView uploads transactions into Reconciliation Compliance and displays the results. You can download a formatted import file of the upload by clicking the download link. Let's check the transactions that were loaded from Excel. First, I'll refresh the transactions for the open reconciliation. I can see that a new transaction loaded from Excel is added to the reconciliation. Next, I'll open another inventory reconciliation. The Balance Summary section shows an adjustment to the source system, supported by the transaction that I loaded using SmartView. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.